Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Even if you've applied before, they may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Weight loss solutions are not one size fits all. Hers makes it simpler to get started and stick with a weight loss plan backed by expert-guided online care that puts your weight loss goals first. These include oral medication kits or compounded GLP-1 injections. Through Hers, pricing for oral medication kits start at just $69 a month for a 10-month plan when paid in full up front. No hidden fees, no membership fees. You shouldn't have to go out of your way to feel like yourself. Hers brings expert care straight to you with 100% online access to personalized treatment plans that put your goals first. Reach your weight loss goals with help through Hers. Get started at forhers.com/4u to access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's forhers.com/4u, forhers.com/4u. Paid for by Hims and Hers Health. Weight loss by Hers is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions at forhers.com. Apply.
Well, hello everyone. This is Small Talks with Tish and Larry. I'm Tish.
I'm Larry.
And it's good to have y'all back with us this week. And how is it going with you, Mr. Larry? Everything going good so far?
Going pretty good. Mm-hmm. Week just starting. So, I'm not going to complain because if I do complain, then things will start to change.
You are definitely correct. And I'm just getting the vibe like it's a Monday, but it's what is it, Tuesday?
Tuesday.
I don't know. I'm thrown off this week for some reason, but I mean, hey, that means we're middle of the week, hump day coming up, and this Tuesday's been good. I was off, so I'm grateful for that.
Yeah.
Just had a good day off to myself, just relaxed, mostly just relaxed today, so it was a good day.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't relax, but hey, I'm glad somebody in the family got a chance to relax.
No, why didn't you relax? What you had going on?
Work, but
I'm saying this morning you were supposed to relax and get your rest in.
Well, it's like I wake up every day right before 8:00, and I don't know why. Like there's nothing I got specially planned or anything, but it's like I wake up right before 8:00, and then I get up, start stirring around.
Some type of time your body's on, like it wakes up at that time. It's something that you gotta just accustomed to or something.
I just tell myself that when I become a rich man, that's what's gonna be necessary.
Yeah,
is getting up before 8:00.
Right, getting up, getting things going, and getting out early in the road. So. Sound about right.
Showing the world my face.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? But if you don't mind, we covered this a little bit. We just went through a very rocky experience. And like I've been kind of down about it because I was so wrong. Terrence Crawford beat the brakes off of Canelo.
Hey y'all, I tried to tell him. I felt that he doesn't want to acknowledge the fact of how bad Terrence did Errol. I know he doesn't want to. I told him, I said, Larry, you thought then Errol had it. We both thought Errol had it. I can't even lie because of what he done in the past and how great he was against other opponents. But when I saw how bad he did him, I'm like, nah, it's not gonna be so easy for Canelo. And you always spoke about how he's so competitive and how he's gonna go the extra mile to, get that win. So I just think he took the time that he did before the fight even was announced to get his body together, to probably spar with people that were that size and in that weight class to get himself prepared for this. And I just think he just has that mentality, like I want to win, like you said, that competitive mentality. And I don't know. It just kind of didn't make Canelo like the man we're used to seeing. We used to seeing him. I always say if someone's fighting Canelo, get off that rope, don't let him corner you. But nothing he did could stop what Terrence was doing. He would get up on him. He would box him man to man. He had a lot of footwork going, and it was crazy to see how he just looked more skilled than Canelo when you've seen Canelo in many fights, and he's always dominated. So shout out to Terrence for a phenomenal fight. It was great.
and shout out to Terrence. My apologies again. I apologized already on Yo That's Larry podcast. But there's a couple points that I want to kind of dive into. The ring size. I think the ring size made a big difference.
I'm not even used to seeing the ring that big. Everything's always so close and so tight when the fight's about to start. And it looks like the fighters don't have much space, but that ring was humongous.
and I'm not saying like Crawford was running. That's not what I'm saying. I think with the smaller ring, like Canelo is able to cut you off better. You know what I'm saying? But with that much room, is a lot different. Lot different or whatnot. Yeah. The other point, him fighting him from the southpaw position gave him more trouble than I thought it would. Because I know he usually flip-flops. But that southpaw position gave him the fits because they couldn't get their footing right, or Canelo couldn't get his footing right. So when he would try to step in to throw a punch, like you can go watch the replays, and I was saying it during the fight. Look at Canelo. Canelo's like stepping on his foot, or you'll see Canelo throw a punch, but then when he goes to back up, like he has to lift his leg up in order to get his foot from around Crawford's foot. Okay. So I'm like, that southpaw position really threw him off, and it's like you had to prepare for that. Like you had to prepare for him to fight you mostly out of the southpaw position.
But do you feel that Terrence switched it up more than he expected? Like he didn't stay in the southpaw at all times, though, did he?
For the majority, he did. He did.
And then I know you always told me that a lot of fighters have trouble with that type of boxing or that type of boxer.
But he went and got Boots to spar with.
He's left-handed?
I think he could do the switch as well. Boots, I'm assuming, because they don't show you the sparring videos. At least they probably show it later. You know what I'm saying? But I'm assuming he gave him good work because there was a lot of this guy I watch, Showtime boxing and whatnot. Shout out to him. But he was breaking down how like the camaraderie between, because I think Canelo worked with Boots' brother, because I think his brother boxed too. Okay. But there was a lot of camaraderie between him and Boots, Canelo and Boots, and so he must have gave him good work. You know what I'm saying? But I think they even told Crawford that he had went and got Boots, and I think Crawford's response was, well, he ain't me. You know what I'm saying?
And I remember seeing something today on the podcast. They said Canelo is going to have to change how he's boxing now if he wants to continue to get the victories. And they said he needs a black trainer. I don't know if that'll make a big difference. It's like you don't think he needs that much adjustment to how great he already is, but maybe to get a more skill set, he may need that. Or do you think he may need it?
I don't think it's the black trainer. I think is him being flat-footed is part of the problem. Okay, most people go in there and try to fight Canelo at his game. Right. Canelo knows that he's not the fastest boxer. So you could easily outpoint Canelo. You could easily do it. Yeah. But most boxers, when they fight him, it's like they wanna feel
The power.
They want to feel his power to see if
they can maintain.
If they can maintain. Like, I guess that's just the nature of a boxer.
Yeah.
So Canelo knows that a faster fighter can outpoint him. So his thing is to cut the ring off. That's when you get your back to the rope and all of that.
And I've always seen if he gets you in that point, it's kind of like how when we watching Tank. If Tank ever gets you in that rope area and they start wailing with that power, it's not going to look good for that boxer. But like you said, it was a lot of space for Crawford to be able to move. So thank goodness for that.
And I ain't going to lie. Like, I think part of my rooting for Canelo was the fact of how many weight classes Crawford jumped up. Like, he has to be applauded for that.
That's why I say before the fight was announced, was Crawford, was it over a year before this fight happened? Or maybe a good set of months? Because he might have had a chance to, get his body used to it. And like I said, probably sparring with people at their size or bigger and just got himself adjusted to that weight.
But I will say, like, talking to JJ, shout out JJ. JJ broke it down to me. He said, like him wrestling, like when he was wrestling in high school. Yeah. You may walk around at 170. That's your weight naturally. But you wouldn't wrestle other 170 pounders. You would cut weight and drop down to maybe a 160 weight class. Okay. So you're used to carrying 170 pounds. Right. So when you drop down to the 160, like those guys at 160, that might be their natural weight is 160. Yeah. So you're used to carrying 10 pounds more, which would make you stronger than them naturally. You know what I'm saying? So Crawford may have basically manipulated the system. That means he's been dropping down his whole career. Dropping down to fight at 147 or 154. I think it was 147 or 140. No, 147, I believe. So that means he's been dropping down. When you normally weigh, when you're not boxing, you normally weigh 160 something. Okay. So you drop down.
So him gaining wasn't a problem.
Wasn't a problem. That means he didn't have to cut weight. It really was a.
So they gave him a chance to gain more muscle.
Yes.
And be more dominant.
So he manipulated the system. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't even have a rehydration clause, which means that whatever you weigh in at, like, you don't get a chance to put on 20 more pounds. So like whatever Canelo weighed in at, everybody was like, with the no rehydration clause, Canelo could come in at, okay, you fighting at 168. Yeah. Once you weigh 168 on that scale, you can rehydrate, which means you can come into the fight, which is like a day later or whatever, at 180.
Wow. That is something. That would be crazy to gain that much weight. Would that be water weight?
If it'd be like water weight.
I'm going to say goodness.
But but he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Just try to keep it what his regular weight is.
And I think that made it for a better fight. Like, Canelo was obviously slower. Yeah. Like, it still was a great fight.
Say he can't use his age because he's older.
He's older.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, to say that Canelo said himself that there was nothing that he could do.
He said that? Wow.
There was nothing he could do. Like,
so do you feel now, because I know you and your friend had a discussion about it, that Terrence could be a competition for a Bivol? If it was to be, if the guy that does all the big matches, if he and Terrence and Bivol sat down, do you think that Terrence could come out on top in this one, or do you feel that would possibly end up being a draw?
It's a different danger.
It's another danger
It's a different danger.
Okay, now we've seen him with one of the greats now that just passed. We saw him with one of the greats. What is it about Bivol you feel is a danger?
He throws hands. So Crawford knew Canelo was slow. He knew it. You just gotta pick your points on somebody like Canelo, because if you get caught, and that was my main thing, all the fights leading up to now, Crawford would get caught doing all that switching stances. So I'm like, man, he gonna mess around and get caught. You know what I'm saying? But if he fights Bivol the way he just fought Canelo, it's gonna be a long, like they going 12 if he fights Bivol like that.
Yeah.
But Bivol is not. You ain't got to worry about.
He's as fast. He's fast.
He's fast. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you ain't got to worry about him being super slow. Crawford still probably be faster, but like he gonna throw hands. He throw combinations and all that. He's not looking for that one shot.
So are they both similar? They're very similar.
Yeah, it's just gonna be Crawford fighting from that other stance. That's gonna really make a difference. But Bivol throws combinations. That's one thing he does. He throws combinations. So that would be a great fight.
Do you think that could be something that could be in the works eventually? Or would you even want to see something like that?
Yes.
Could that be another, like a big, could bring a big crowd?
Man, that's one thing I was going to get into.
Okay.
I just seen something that Turkey Ala Sheik said. Well, not that he said, but I guess they talking for him. I think the man can speak English, but like other people just be.
He can. We saw him. Did you see when he was sitting there with the Canelo?
That is right.
Crawford shirt? Yeah.
But they were just kind of like breaking down what he was talking about or whatever. All right. He technically don't want Crawford to retire. Don't take the money and run, because I can get you more money.
Okay.
Because now that Crawford has beaten Canelo,
it's the sky's the limit now.
Sky's the limit. Yeah. Like you technically is the face of boxing right now.
So now, Jake Paul versus Terrence Crawford.
No.
So you say this is out of the question right now. This is a more serious situation.
Yeah, Crawford got the opportunity. He could fight Bivol. That'll bring a bag. They was even flirting with the idea of a Canelo rematch.
That wouldn't be a bad thing, but like I say, Canelo just he's going to have to go back to the drawing board and really add some more.
Or a Errol Spence rematch.
If you had to pick, which one would you love to see again? If you had to pick.
It'll probably be the Canelo one.
You don't want to see Errol go through that again?
Nah. Like I don't think it's much. It ain't much he could change that's gonna make the outcome be different. You know what I'm saying? Unless he take the padding out of his gloves. Like, just being honest. And Errol's still my boy, man.
I love Errol. Errol, you got this. If you feel like you can do it and he give you that shot, you make sure you go in there and you be ready this time. And get you some more weight on you. You look kind of small in that one, no lie.
I mean, if he moves up and fights Terrence Crawford at 168, and that might be part of the problem. Like, these guys are, like, they say the way JJ was breaking it down, you cut weight to go to a weight class that you know you can win in. So, like, if you can dominate in 147, but you naturally weigh 165, then you're going to keep going down to 147, and then you get to the point, like, these guys are getting older, so you get to the point where it's harder to cut weight. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you will see somebody, such and such then moved up to 154, such and such then moved up to 160. So Crawford going up to 168, and he probably naturally weighs 160 or 165.
Yeah.
Like, he's in the right range for himself. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But now you got to fight other people natural 165s or whatever.
Are there a lot of boxers in that weight class right now, or there's like a limit, or are they like spread out around the world? I mean, or are they here?
It's going to be, every weight class is going to be about the same. You're going to have a who's who of boxers. Yeah. We just might not know their names.
Yeah, I told you that some of the people, they scour the earth for the best of the best, because there'll be people you never saw before, and they'll come in and will fight somebody you knew about for years and dominate them. Like, Bivol still shocks me to this day how we didn't know him, and the Canelo fight, it was just shocking to see that.
But see, like, Bivol, loss against Arthur Beterbiev. Beterbiev is not no fast fighter. He just hits hard. And he lost. Technically, I think Bivol won, but they gave him the loss. All right, so they had a rematch. Bivol won the rematch.
Yeah.
So Canelo was wanting to fight Bivol for his rematch, but they gave Bivol more money to fight Beterbiev again. Because they won and won.
Has this happened already?
I don't think the third match has happened yet.
It's going to be your third one.
Yeah, it's going to be their third.
Do you know when this is supposed to happen? Is it soon?
It should be soon.
Oh, I know you're ready.
So, Bivol is kind of tied up right now.
Yeah.
So, Crawford really ain't got no other options because what's my man name? Benavidez fights Anthony Yard. That's going to be October. So that's not going to be an option, not right now.
Yeah.
Unless he fights somebody like a Errol Spence or a Canelo rematch, which is 2 fights that's going to bring a bag.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Like if he retires right now, he's not in my Mount Rushmore.
Terrence?
No, if he retires right now, and I was wrong, I got to make a correction. On the podcast, on the Yoda's Lair podcast, I said that Canelo was a 5-time or 5-division undisputed champion.
Yeah.
I was wrong. Canelo is a 5-division world champion. Crawford is a 3-division undisputed champion.
Wow.
Canelo has had belts in 5 different weight classes. Crawford has had all the belts in 3 different weight classes.
They both have been doing amazing. They really have.
But that's something that's hard to do. Like, even if you go through like Floyd Mayweather's career, Floyd Mayweather has never been undisputed. That means he's never been in a weight class where he had every single belt in that weight class. Like Mike Tyson, never been undisputed. Lennox Lewis was undisputed. That's where he got all the belts.
Yeah.
Usyk right now is undisputed in heavyweight. He got all the belts. Before we get off this subject, I say Jake Paul is gonna go fight Tank. BS, but Jake Paul is ranked as a boxer, right? So this is the way I see it playing out. Usyk is like 38, 39 years old.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
Usyk is undisputed in heavyweight. Jake Paul is a ranked heavyweight, right? I see it as they're gonna do Jake Paul versus Usyk.
You think so?
This is what I'm thinking. That's gonna allow him to, because he say he want to be a champion.
Yeah.
All right, so who's bigger than Usyk? Usyk has beat everybody else. He beat Anthony Joshua twice. He beat Dubois. He beat Dillian White. All the big names.
What's the name?
Fury.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Beat the hell out of him.
Wow.
So Usyk sitting up there, he waiting on a challenger.
Yeah.
All right. That would be a bag. Usyk probably about ready to retire anyway. So Jake Paul.
Tell me he's gonna go out with a loss. He can't.
Man, now I'm saying that for the money. I would watch that.
Oh, I know you
would. But man, he gonna beat the shit out of Jake Paul if they will fight.
I think Jake kind of picks his people ahead of time, and he may even have a talk with them.
I'm telling you, I
don't know.
That.
They said he went against is it one of the Fury guys? Is it a Fury?
Yeah, and he lost.
Yeah, so that means when it's no longer your option, and they get, like you said, the Usyks, and I don't even know if the Tank one is going to be easy for him.
That's going to be an exhibition fight, so that's why I don't even count that. Tyson fight was an exhibition fight, but they saying he's a ranked boxer now.
I saw that. Yeah.
So as a ranked boxer, now you get to fight actual boxers that is boxing now. You know what I'm saying?
I know it. I hate to say it. I know he's nervous. Yeah. He's got to be nervous. So everyone else is being maybe about to retire, or a UFC person that has probably retired already, or a boxer, or someone that is not, they're not a boxer. So it's going to be crazy to see how that works out for him when it is his turn to actually go against a skilled person that's been in it for 10 plus years, something like that.
I want to see Jake Paul versus Usyk. That's what I want.
That's what I want to see. That man to be hurt, and that's not right.
Man, that's a bad.
That's gonna be crazy.
That's the opportunity to win every belt At one time, that's an opportunity to win every belt. If Jake Paul would win that fight some kind of way, he could retire.
He probably would.
You know what I'm saying?
He probably
Ride
would.
off into the sunset.
I would.
You couldn't tell him nothing.
I would, because that's something. That would be crazy right there.
Man, Turkey Al-Rashid, you need to set that up.
You should. If you see Small Talks, he wants to see that. I want to see that. The world probably wants to see that, because I know they're waiting to see Jake fall for some reason.
And then don't do the fight. You can either do the fight in the arena that Terrence Crawford and them was just in.
Yeah, it was
or
nice.
you could do it in the arena. What is that? That stadium that they fight in the UK.
Mm-hmm. Oh, with Anthony Joshua.
Yeah,
that one is huge too.
Man, like, and Usyk is the man over there.
Hey, they got choices. They got choices to make. Money to make, too.
Money to make. Man, like that right there, that would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Now, like I say, he's probably going to get his ass whooped. But
no faith in the man.
If he would pull it off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's nobody really that Usyk could fight that people want to see him fight. Because even like Joseph Parker, Bacoli, like Joseph Parker beat Bacoli.
Oh, wow.
And I think Bacoli beat F.L. Jabba. Joseph Parker was supposed to fight Usyk, I believe, but Joseph Parker had to pull out the fight because I think he got sick or something like that.
Oh, man.
But it was just different stuff going on. But I don't see Joseph Parker beating that man.
Wow.
But yeah, put that fight together.
You may see it happen in the future, and hopefully Terrence and maybe Bivol eventually.
Terrence and Bivol would be good. I don't want to see Terrence and Benavidez. I don't want to see that.
Okay.
Like, I don't.
Benavidez, who is he?
The Mexican monster.
Then that's too much for Terrence.
Yeah, that man, he's a lot taller. Flat-footed, too, but that man is...
He has that power.
He got that power.
Yeah, we don't want no mishaps now. We want him to keep his reigning, champion status. We don't want anything too rough.
But I mean, he's not going to be able to. I guess before we finish it, would you want to see Terrence Crawford chase Floyd Mayweather? Would you want to see Terrence Crawford chase Floyd Mayweather's record or retire?
I say chase it. If you
That's nine fights.
More fights. Hey, if you feel you still got the skill, you feel you could win, why not? Why not chase it? I mean, like you said, it's 9 more fights?
9.
No, it's 8.
No.
He just won 42.
Yeah, but to beat Mayweather's record, you need 9.
Oh, to get 51. Hey, if he still got the skill, he's still in good shape. He feels he can do it. Why not?
Man,
that's a lot of fights, though.
Yeah, I cherry pick some of them.
And I mean, shoot, he's fought some hard competitors. So if he does decide to do 1 or 2, 3, shoot, to get himself there.
I'll be on some. Just in the next fight for Terrence Crawford is against Adrian Broner.
He need the money, but I just don't know. He gonna take it easy on him, hopefully.
Nah, that's a win.
No faith, Adrian.
Now you need 8 more. You know what I'm saying?
And speaking of Adrian, did you see him today on the little clip?
I'm glad you segued.
Yeah, because I'm gonna need for Adrian to, whatever he's going through, when he was on, I'm not sure what Cam's show is called. What is it called? Is what it is?
Is what it is.
Okay. That was terrible today, and you can clearly see he probably was drinking beforehand.
It was entertaining at first.
Yeah.
Because I actually watched the episode.
Okay.
So it was entertaining at first. But when he kept doing it,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at first, yeah, she was probably blushing or whatever.
Right.
But then, like, he kept going back to that. Then they asked him a serious question, and then, Stat, man, you just look amazing.
And that's when you knew he had to be drunk or high or something, because the fact he couldn't even compose himself enough to stop for whatever they had going on to continue, and Cam had to bring out the money bag. That's crazy right there.
Now, I did notice for him to bring out the money bag, Adrian's still a boxer.
I could tell Cam really didn't even want to tell him to leave. I could tell he didn't want to disrupt the show, but he just felt like you're not going to stop, so this got to stop.
But he ain't trying to disrespect Adrian Broner either.
And he didn't. He just said that he told him that he was being disrespectful towards her boyfriend actually being in the crowd, which I have to applaud Cam because he's saying be more respectful than that. And you know that's not something I often say about Cameron because he can get rough, he can be rude, but I have to commend him for saying, you know, that's enough. You've overstepped your boundaries, and you got to respect her as our co-host. So.
But that's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, like he didn't want to get unruly with Adrian Broner.
Of course not, and I could see that in his eyes too. That he didn't want it to go left for him to get upset. And
you know why?
Yeah, of course I know why.
And
it's like I get where Cameron's coming from, but I understand him ending it because like you can't do that. Like, you had to have some type of composure on the show like that and respect her as a not a guest, but as a co-host as well.
And like even Cameron said it when he was talking to him. He said like when I ask you a real question, you start deflecting. You know what I'm saying, by going back to how she look and all of that. Right. So like I said, at first it was entertaining, and then it was like, okay, he overdoing it now. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I do give Cam props for shutting that down. Right. Like that's the way you're supposed to do when, especially like when a female is getting mistreated. You know what I'm saying? Like step in, or somebody needs to step in because she's trying to laugh it off and stuff like that.
But it could probably get uncomfortable for her.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like and then I like the way she tried to curve it because she was like because he said that I ain't realize you would look like that in person or whatever. And she was like, thank you, I guess. She said, you let somebody tell you that you look better in person or whatever. And so she was trying to curve it to, you know what I'm saying?
Keep
like,
the show going or whatever.
Keep the show going, even though like it's probably making her feel uncomfortable or whatever. So I give Cameron credit on that. Definitely. But like I said, he ain't want to say the wrong thing to Adrian Broner because he is drunk. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
How do you come to a show drunk? What be going on? Like, what is going on with him? Oh, whatever he's going through, it gets better because that's got to be some type of coping thing to do that before a show. Like, that's crazy.
Man, he told a story about Tank. He was like, the last time he was around Tank, he said Tank made him cry. He said that they was at the casino or something and said Tank didn't know he was there, but then I guess they bumped into each other. So he said he chilled with Tank for the rest of the night. And he said when Tank was dropping him off, he gave him all the money that he had in his pocket. Yeah. And he said that job made me cry because I used to do that for him. Yeah. Like that. And him saying that just like put it in perspective, like damn, like Adrian Broner didn't like he down bad.
I really hope that he can get, if not a fight, maybe some type of deal with something that maybe he enjoys doing. If he likes podcasting, maybe starting his own, or if he can do something with training someone and get paid for that. Just come up with some type of way to make him some income that can get it. If not the lifestyle he once had, at least to the point where he doesn't feel like he's in a bad spot or that he can't maintain against his bills or whatever else he has going on in his life, because it's got to be something that's taking a toll on him as far as his finances for him to be going through so much. And maybe a friend will help him in some type. Like, let's say all friends are going to do that for you, but maybe someone will see him that was once close to him, how Tank did, and maybe give him a chance to make some money some type of way. I hope that he gets a chance to get back on his feet and how he wants to.
See, I thought that was one of the things that he stopped doing was like the drinking, because like he had to do the last fight he fought. Was it Ali?
Didn't he say that it helped him, or did it not?
I mean, he had got straight for that fight.
Okay.
But I guess.
He must. And then you said that Tank saw him at a casino. So I wonder if he has a gambling problem.
Probably.
That's the first thing you see is when someone's going through like a bad debt. It's like that gambling, because you're probably trying to get more off of a certain type of win, and you can put yourself in a deeper hole if you're gambling too much money.
Man, they saying that in the Big U case, they list a name. Well, it ain't even a name. They just an initial, and it's AB.
Yeah.
And everybody thinking that is Adrian Broner.
Wow, I was dealing with some type of gambling situation.
Man, he was cheating basketball players.
Oh,
and so he cheated somebody, and they called Big U. And I guess because they say he had loaded dice or whatever.
Yeah.
And and it's like you playing dice with Adrian Broner, and like I'm talking about, they lost like a couple million to him.
What?
And so they call Big U to get the money back. Because I guess they find out it was loaded dice. Because I'm thinking like this, like just think about it. I don't know who exactly it was. Just to think about it, if it was like Ja Morant or something.
Wow.
Like, Ja Morant got money. You know what I'm saying? So, but if Adrian Broner is cheating you, what you gonna do to him?
You could probably get violent.
So
that's what it could turn into, yeah.
So that's why you would call.
Yeah.
Man, let me call Big U.
Wow. So that guy was kind of his protection or something like that?
Who?
The Big U guy?
He was allegedly, he's the enforcer in LA.
Oh,
or
okay.
Like if there's some wrongdoings going on.
He's in prison now, isn't he?
Yeah, because they're saying because of those situations. So let's say you lost $1 million to Adrian Broner. He comes, he get your $1 million back. You owe him. He's charging you $200,000. So either you want to be out $200,000 or you want to be out $1 million. So you pay him the $200,000.
Yeah.
But that is against the law because he just shook you down basically
for that amount. Yeah. So you don't have to pay the $1 million. You just pay the $200,000.
He got the $1 million back for you. He made Adrian Broner give the money back.
Right.
Because I'm pretty sure it was probably weapons involved. But
I'm pretty positive it was.
So you get the $1 million back from Adrian Broner, but it's like, okay, now that I got your money just give me $200.
And it's all his plot.
Adrian Broner really was cheating them. It ain't had nothing to do with Big U.
He said, "Don't put him in it. You don't even know that's me."
Well,
you
allegedly, yeah, that's the way the story is being.
Yeah.
But yeah, supposedly this person was cheating them, and they called Big U to get the money back. And so him getting the money back, he charged them $100,000, $200,000, whatever, because you could have been out of $1 million.
Yeah.
So would you rather be out of $200,000 or would you rather be out of the whole $1 million? So you go ahead and give him the $200,000. Y'all good. You get the hell on. You know what I'm saying? And don't gamble with whoever that AB person is anymore.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
But you had said before we got started, you said it was a story.
Yeah. So the one out of Mississippi.
Yeah. Tell me about that.
Oh yeah. I gotta go back to my phone for just a second. It's kind of. Well, I'm gonna try to tie it together. But it was a story out of Mississippi about a young man named if I can find their names. One man was named Trey Reed. He was a 21-year-old black student. I think he was found on a campus in Mississippi, and he was hung. And they said it was. They don't know if it was. They said no foul play was involved with him, but they said both of his arms were broken. When the family finally saw his body and he was really badly bruised, and it kind of was making me think like, oh gosh, like this has been happening though before the situation happened with this young man. There have been hangings, and no foul play will be the result of them saying these bodies being found. But with this situation happening right after the Charlie Kirk, the young man that was just killed. Made me wonder if it was going to go into like a race thing, like people being targeted because of them being black. But then it's kind of throwing me off because in the same day in Mississippi, not sure if it's the same city or area, a white man was found hung as well. And it kind of is weird because at first I was thinking with the Charlie Kirk situation, like it's going to be a race thing or a race war. But that makes me wonder, did that young man get targeted? The white man, his name was let me find his name also. His name was Corey Zakatis. I think, I'm hoping I'm saying it right. He was found hung as well. And I'm wondering, could it be a back and forth thing? Could somebody have targeted him because a young black man was targeted? He was a white man that was targeted and hung just as he was. So I'm asking, do you
So
think...
they're saying no foul play with his too?
I'm not sure about his, but with the young black man, they are saying that. So what I'm asking you, do you think that someone could have taken the life of one because of the other, or maybe it's just like they're saying, it's just something that happened with the young black man arms being broken? That doesn't seem like that's something he could have done to himself. But with this man, it's like, gosh, I hope they're not playing tit for tat in this situation. Like, you took a life, now someone's retaliating, and we're going to take a life of a white man. That's what it made me think of when they showed who he was, and that he was a white male, and then it had just happened to a black man earlier that day.
I mean, being that it's in Mississippi, that type of stuff is possible. They have a history, even though it's you would think it's ancient history.
It's not. It's becoming, like I said, no lie. Before seeing that story about the young man from college, he was only 21. There was a story out of New York. There was a story out of North Carolina. I know for sure I saw those two stories where two black men had been found hanging. The one man in North Carolina was like 300 pounds. He was a big man. Like it was like there's no way he could have done that to himself. And then the man out of New York, I'm not sure, his size or whatever. But like a lot of people will say, it just doesn't feel like something we would do to ourselves, especially with the history of what being hung in America as a black slave, or someone that was black that was lynched. It's just something would think a black person would do to themselves. Not if they were going to take their life. Like it would be maybe gunfire, maybe medicine or overdose or something like that. Possibly jumping, but hanging. Like that story out of Mississippi just has me confused, because it's like you'll see it happening to us, but to see that a white person, it happened to them, it's like, what is going on? Someone mentioned serial killer, but the thing that popped in my head is, what if someone retaliated because someone did that to a black man? So they decided to do that to someone else. And I really hope that tension is not coming from what happened to the man the few days ago. But we can't tell. Like, the world is America is a very divided space at the moment, or they're trying to make it a divided space. And I really hope that him dying is not going to become a situation where we all have to kind of watch our backs because someone's mad about something we can't even control, or something that happened to him that we can't control.
The thing about, if let's dive into that. Mm-hmm. If it is somebody trying to make it into a race war, why?
I don't know what that is. Like, I don't understand what happened with Charlie Kirk. Why would you target us? And they showed you, they put out there who did that to him.
Because
there's no place for you to say, oh, well, I'm going to go and retaliate against a black man or a black woman or whoever it is, Mexican or whoever the race is. They had nothing to do with what happened with him.
Because what I look at, if you would do that, like, it's a punk mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're scared of the monsters that y'all have created. That's what that is. Like, you try to put it off on us, but if it is that, you try to put it off on us, but those are y'all monsters. Yeah. That's y'all monsters y'all need to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't got nothing to do with us. Right. We got enough stuff going on over here.
We truly do.
And so, like Now, if people are doing that to themselves, that's a horrible way to take yourself out, because like that's torturous.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you're, I mean, not to get graphic, but if just hanging, there's a lot that goes into hanging. You know what I'm saying? Like it's possible that you don't lose, your life don't leave until after you been there for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no guarantee that it's gonna
just be instant.
It's gonna be instant. You know what I'm saying? So like your neck may not break. You know what I'm saying? Like the way, you know what I'm saying, man, it's just crazy. It's crazy if that's what it is. But if it is somebody that's trying to make it into a race thing, yeah, don't come messing with us and it's y'all monsters that y'all don't want to mess with.
Someone that has been raised in a household that just has been dedicated to hating others, and then these people go out and they make the plans to destroy someone else's life because of the hate that they grew up with. Like, we can say, me and you, that we never grew up, my mom never taught me to hate another race or to hate someone because of their skin color or anything like that. So the people that go into the world and deliberately try to kill others because of how they look or they're different from them, that's a terrifying thing that we have going on here in America, and it needs to stop in general. No one should hate anybody because of their differences from you.
I don't feel that it's the I feel it's a small group.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In any culture or race, I think it's a small group that has that type of ideology. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that, like, they try to make it like it's a big like it's everybody. Yeah. Nah, it's not everybody. It's a small group of people. Now, there's some of people in those groups that they'll show you every day that they don't like you. But I respect them more than the ones that's hidden.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
like, show me who you are. Don't fake that you.
Yeah, don't fake it.
And it's probably so much of that going on.
When something goes on in your town and these hidden ones come out, like, and they surprise you.
And the crazy thing is, where you see that at is social media.
Yes.
And it's just like you're looking. We've seen it happen a few times in our hometown. It's just like, I would have never thought that you carried on like that behind the scenes. And then it'll rear its ugly head every now and again. You're just looking like, wow, that's who you truly are. Yep.
And like, if you could do that on social media, like, you can't just
cut it on and off.
Yeah, I was just playing. Nah.
That's that's who you truly are. Yeah.
But I just say, like, I hope that's not what it is.
Yeah.
I haven't heard these stories.
Yeah,
but
I was looking through the internet and I saw that about the young man, and I was just truly saddened, because it's like, that's something that's unbelievable that's even happening in 2025. But then to see it happen to someone else of a different race, it's like,
in the same town.
I don't think it was the same town, but it was the same state. The same state, a few hours apart. So I'm just like, man, what is going on? Like, something's going on behind the scenes. Someone's trying to stir up something, and I pray they can get it under control. Like I said, to Black people, just, and in general, people, be careful out there if you're alone. Try your best to, if you are, just keep your phones on you. Call if someone's you're in a situation where you don't feel comfortable. Just try to make sure someone knows your locations at all times, and just protect yourself, because these times is a little rough. It's a little rough with everything going on in the world. So just make sure that you just protect yourself and be safe.
Yeah, just be aware.
Yeah.
Like, aware of your surroundings. And I think for the most part, these people screaming race war. Like, why do you want that so bad?
And it's just, if you ever go on TikTok, it's people will like truly that they'll say something. It's just like they want that. They want people to get behind them and just start up something like this. And it's like, we don't need that right now. We need to be trying to come together as a country. It's a lot going on in the country. It's a lot of us trying to maintain ourselves and work every day and keep afloat. And how is that even on your mind? Like, that's got to be someone that does not have anything better to do.
You ain't got nothing else better to do.
You couldn't have a job. You couldn't have a hobby. You couldn't have something.
No, that's them privileged ones we was talking about. That's who
I
that
never
is.
even thought about that. What do you mean?
Yeah, the privileged ones. Like, you're so privileged that you can sit there and think about that. Like, man, when you trying to get yourself together and go to work every day and all that, man, you ain't got time to think about none of that. It's the ones that got money in their bank account that they didn't probably work for, and so you want to sit there and hate on somebody else or hate somebody else. Like, that's exactly what that is. Like, a regular person is not sitting there wondering how they can make this war happen.
That's crazy.
And I hope it does happen right on your front porch.
I'm not going to say that. I hope everyone can get those emotions under control and just know that it's not helping the world in any way. Starting something like that, it's not going to make the world a better place because you feel we shouldn't be here, or you're unhappy about something that someone of a different race did to you. It's not going to change anything. It's not going to make the world any better. Why would you want to spew hate and be hateful and carry that on into the world like that? I don't understand it. I never was that type of person. Like, anyone that would be around me, I'm going to always be kind. I always try to be a good person. Being a good person, it sometimes feels it doesn't always get you where you need to be, but that's just my mentality. Just be a good individual. It's not hard, but for some people, it really may be. They want that evil to just continue on. It's crazy.
And for some of them, it's just something to type on the internet.
Yeah, like I said, the internet is just being. Shay Bug was talking. It's like it's a dark place. Like, there are people that do not mind. I mean, I'm talking from infant to elderly. They will say the meanest stuff. And it's like, you could have scrolled, you could have went on about your day. Just like you couldn't even help yourself. You had to say something out the way.
Like I told you, somebody commented on a video I put up, and it was like, why does your opinion matter? And I just responded to him,
that's insane.
Why does yours?
Because there are so many opinions that's afloat, and that just was the first thing that came to your mind. You don't even make sense. Your comment made no sense. Who opinions matter? Whose?
I mean, that's what freedom of speech
who opinions matters. Like, people will get on the internet and say the rudest things, but it's like you didn't gain anything. Nothing. Your life didn't change. Nothing got better for you. And we're gonna still do what we continue to do, and that's the podcast. So
that's why I don't pay them people no mind.
I'm telling you, sometimes it's harder days than others to not pay attention to it, but you just have to kind of laugh it off a little bit and just say, you know what, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, keep spreading positivity, keep being the good person you are, and carry that on into your life. And I feel like it'll get you where you need to be in a good space.
Yeah, and like I just say, like, for the families of the people that stuff has happened to,
right?
Like, man, my condolences. Cause like I said, I didn't even know anything about that story, but
definitely, I'm sorry to hear that it did happen to both men, and pray that justice is served for them. If someone has done some foul, if something other, they're saying no foul play was found, but if it is, may they come to be found. Like, may they be jailed, or whatever needs to happen to them, may they be found and out what they did, because it's bad for that to be said, and no one's doing that, I don't feel, to themselves after having both of their arms like broken. That's impossible.
Yeah, that would be very hard to do unless like you had help.
I truly hope that like I said, both men, if something has happened or someone is behind it, that can be brought to light.
It makes me wonder if the person was maybe already gone, and then they hung him.
I wouldn't doubt it. Definitely wouldn't doubt that could be a possibility.
Because like if there was like bruised or whatnot, it seemed like it might have been something where like they was beaten badly and then
their life was already
strung
taken.
up.
Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right. But I just never understand the no foul play. It just feels like, are you behind it as well for you to say that, and you see the damage that's been done to him, whoever's doing the autopsy or whatever.
See, I don't think that Mississippi as a whole, I don't think that they have a lot of money as far as like if you did want to, if a race war would start, it probably would be the ideal place for the simple fact of
It's a lot of stuff that goes on there. A lot of stuff.
But
that goes on there.
they lack in funding. You know what I'm saying? So like you may not even have the proper police protocol. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's I don't know. That's one of those, like, it's a hornet's nest. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a melting pot of old versus new. That's the way I would look at it, because there's a lot of people from the past that probably their families grew up there and they still there. So
still got to hold on, like a lot of the laws and stuff like that.
Or that old way of thinking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
So, or it could be somebody doing it to make it look like that.
That's
you
true.
know what I'm saying? And it, like, you need to go to hell if you are out there just intentionally doing this in order to get something to happen.
Right. You're right.
But I don't know. That's crazy.
It is.
Now I did. Did you hear about the Dame Dash interview?
I seen a little snippet of it today. Dame is still on a whole nother level. He's still on a whole nother level. I swear he is.
Yeah. I ain't even gonna bash him or nothing. Cause I wish the best for him.
He's an angry man.
You gotta watch yourself, cause we talk about little victories, right? So with the decisions that you made, you got a little victory. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your victory.
Right.
Don't take your victory and rub it in people's faces.
I saw a take on him today, and I want to ask you: do you feel this is true? He went up to the Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club is considered a black show, right? Would it be considered that?
Yeah.
The person that did the text said, "Why doesn't he ever run into TMZ or, I'm not sure, maybe many other outlets that are white based, say he never goes on them and do the things he does at the Breakfast Club."
That's not fair to say.
Okay.
He has a personal relationship with DJ Envy and Charlamagne.
Okay.
They've gotten into it in the past. So, like, now that's like their thing.
Okay, so is it for views, maybe?
I'm thinking it's more for clicks and views.
Okay.
Because they even got his picture up on the wall, and then they showed him after he'd been talking junk for about 30 minutes.
So he's a fan favorite of theirs.
Yeah, and so, like, it was like, man, we support you because we got your picture on the wall. And then when he noticed the picture, then he tried to make jokes about why it ain't got no teeth. It do got teeth. And he started laughing. I was just playing. Like that.
Wow.
So I think he probably started eating the words or whatever. But then he went back to, like, talking junk to Charlamagne or whatever. But, yeah, you can't use that as far as for that platform, because there's another platform he be on, and he don't talk nothing like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's very calm and all of that. So I think that's just their thing. But like I say, his little victory, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy your victory.
Right.
They say he became the chairman of Revolt.
Oh man, that's
so,
good.
He say he been trying to buy it for the past 2 years.
Wow.
So
got rid of Diddy, got him in there. He probably could bring something to it, a different spin.
Yeah, but after the stuff he was saying on the Breakfast Club,
You don't think he might be there long?
Nope.
Oh, boy.
Because like you can't talk. Yeah, you should be learned by now. You can't talk too reckless. You know what I'm saying? And especially not on a public platform.
Right. Which I don't know why he went up there just acting like that anyway. Like you say, just go enjoy the show, talk to people. You don't have to say all the things that you were saying. Like, it's like he's mad at something and he can't get that anger out of him.
I mean, I know what it is. Because it's always going to be there.
Jay-Z.
Basically. Like, it always goes back to that.
Yeah, that's something he's going to have to let go because Jay-Z has moved on so far past him that.
But to hear him say it, he hasn't, because he's responsible for like suing him and stuff like that. He said he's been sued. He's been being sued for the past 10 years.
Why?
And said like he's been sued for a combined amount of $500 million, but has only, I guess they've only received $800,000 from him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but now he's filed that bankruptcy.
Okay.
And that clears his debts or clears the slate.
Well, that's good.
And so basically it's like he's starting from scratch or whatever.
But it's not a bad thing. Hopefully he can gain the money or the millions that he's lost and be able to keep his name at the revolt thing as well. Just keep going up from here.
Yeah. But I just thought it was I mean, it was an entertaining
yeah, like I said, it might have been for views. It might have been for views, and you know they probably do have certain guests on because they know it's going to bring a lot of attention. So
and I'm starting to realize that
sense.
Like a lot of stuff is fake. But
yeah, behind the scenes they could probably be just the best of friends. Like
as soon as them cameras cut off.
Oh yeah, probably went out to dinner and all. You might be right.
Yeah,
a lot we don't see. So,
yeah, because it's they're constantly trying to one up the next station or the competition or whatever. So yeah,
True.
we're gonna bring him on. We know it's gonna get some views. You know what I'm saying? That might be the interview of the week. You know what I'm saying?
Probably so. They've had a few different ones that have brought a lot of attention to them. So they might be doing that to keep their views up. Breakfast Club been around a long time, so they might be with the shenanigans just to keep their names in people's mouths.
But I'm trying to think. I guess that might be it.
Alrighty. It was a great show tonight. You know I always enjoy myself. I don't care where it's at. And remember, everyone, we have a great weekend coming up ahead of us. Our anniversary is heading this way. This week it'll be 17 years for Tish and Larry. And I just want to end the show off with saying I always appreciate all that you do for me, and I appreciate this opportunity that you're given to me to be with you. And why you shake your head?
The opportunity I've given to you?
Yes, you didn't have to let me come over to be a part of the podcast, but I'm grateful for it. But thankful for just a loving husband, a great husband, and a good man in general. So I'm saying early happy anniversary, and hope we have us a good weekend ahead of us. And yeah, I just want to end it off on that great note.
Well, I'm thankful for like you always being supportive, having my back.
Of course.
A loving wife. I'm just thankful to. I don't know, man. I'm always thankful for my family. Period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like it took us a little minute to get here, but we here. You know what I'm saying? So, like, shout out to us and
shout out to Tish and Larry.
You know what I'm saying? We'll see how the next 17 go.
Oh yeah, next 100. You know, next 100. Yeah.
I mean, 100. I don't know. Like, you may not like me.
Hey, I'm claiming all the years we can get out of this love, this beautiful marriage.
You may not like me in 100 years.
I mean, I'm gonna look like a prune. You might like a prune, but we're pruning together.
I guess.
We'll be pruning together. But I definitely enjoyed tonight's show, and if you want, we can head on out.
All right. This has been another episode of Small Talks with Tish and Larry, and like I always say, if they can do it, I know damn well you can. Peace.